Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. So we're gonna do reading the lowest and highest rated book on my TBR. And these are the books that we're gonna be working with, and I'm actually so curious to know like which one is the lowest rated and which one is the highest. What I would assume would be the lowest. I'm guessing it would be When in Rome, because it's a short book, so I just assume like the lower rated it's romance. Romance could be a little iffy, and the highest rated I would assume would be a fantasy book of some sort, and I kind of think it would be The Book Thief. I don't know, I feel like it's such a popular book, so I'd assume this one was highest rated, but my opinion doesn't matter. So let's go on Goodreads and actually see which one is the highest rated and which one is the lowest rated. I'm going to stack them up from lowest to highest. That will determine what book I'm going to read and then see what my rating is compared to Goodreads. I will say the last two 5-star reads I've rated, both on Goodreads, were like a 3.9, 3.8. So it's very subjective. You know, everyone has different opinions on every book. So this is going to be fun. I'm excited and interested to see what 2 books I'll be reading for this little vlog. Okay, let's go on Goodreads. I'm just going to jot it down on my notes and then we're going to figure out this stack. I'm honestly shocked by this result, but the lowest rated book is Scarlet Princess. Are you kidding me? I was not expecting this one because this one's fantasy. I don't know, I just don't expect fantasy to be too low, but Scarlet Princess. Scarlet Princess is a 3.9. And then the second one is When in Rome. So it's a close second. Is a 3.91. So by a little bit. And then the next one is The Bodyguard, and this one is a 3.99. Also very close. Uprooted, and Uprooted is a 4.04. Then we have The Prison Healer, and this one is rated a 4.21. These are the last two. The Book Thief and Better Than the Movies, which I'm actually shocked that Better Than the Movies beat these fantasy books. Honestly, I'm really shocked. It must be a really good romance book, and I'm so excited to read this one now. But unfortunately, it's Book Thief that has the highest rated, which I'm not surprised. I kind of had a feeling this one would be just because of the rave, and I feel like so many people have read this. But now I'm nervous, now I'm intimidated, because that means I have to read this book sooner than I thought. Better Than the Movies got a 4.29, and then Book Thief got a 4.39, which is honestly really high, which makes me really curious if I'm gonna enjoy this book and rate it high. The lowest rated being Scarlet Princess, and then the highest rating being Book Thief. So that being said, I think I'm going to start with the lowest rated book and put the intimidated book second. So I'm going to read Scarlet Princess first. It's a short one. I feel like I could read it fast, maybe in a day. I'm crossing my fingers. I really want to read all day today because I did a lot of stuff that I had to, and now I'm just in the mood to read because I did not read yet. So I think I'm going to pick this one up and read it. It is on Kindle Unlimited, so I downloaded it and I'm going to read it on here, and we'll see how it goes, and we'll see what I think, if it does deserve a low rating or if it doesn't. So let's just get started, and yeah, I'm actually so excited to start reading. I've just been itching to read today for some reason. A little update on the book. I am not that far in. I'm only on chapter 5 of this book, and I'm reading it on my Kindle. It's been good. I'm kind of getting the characters and kind of getting to know some of the areas and the maps and like what they call themselves, like the people they call themselves and stuff. So I'm kind of getting that. Not really that much info dumping right now, and it's still very vague on what this book is about because I have no idea what it's about, and I'm just kind of following this princess, and her name is Rowan, which is very triggering because every time I think of Rowan it gives me like a boy's name, but Rowan is kind of like a pretty girl's name too, now that I think about it. But yeah, we're following Rowan and her cousin, and they are currently locked up in a dungeon in enemies' lands. I'm assuming they're enemies' lands, and they're kind of stuck there for 6 months. The reason they got caught is because they smuggled vodka, a lot of it, and if you do that there's some consequences in this enemy's lands, and now they're kind of just stuck here. They can't leave. It's interesting. I'm very curious on where this is gonna go. I do like the main girl's character because she's just really funny. She'll just like joke around, so she's like not taking anything seriously, and they're all just like super serious, so that's fun. But yeah, so far so good. I'm going to keep reading. I'm only on chapter 5, so I'm hoping to just work through this book. Next day. So I didn't finish this book. I'm halfway through this book and I'm gonna finish it today. I was surprised at how much I really like this book. Honestly, I've been laughing and giggling and just chuckling because there's moments between the two characters that I just find so funny and so cute, and I am really enjoying it. They're just opposites, enemies to lovers, so they're not really supposed to like have any love interest between each other, but clearly something's going on that shouldn't be going on, and it's just so fun because she's really funny, he's super serious, and this is more character driven currently than plot driven. This is part of a series, I'm assuming it's just building up to the rest of the books, but I've been really liking this so far. It's been good. I really like Theo, the main boy character, the love interest, and I really like Rowan. Princess Rowan, she's great, she's funny, she makes me crack up. So I think I've been enjoying this way more than I thought I would, to be honest. I'm really in the mood to finish this book so I can continue Book Thief, because that one's just, it's like in the back of my head, like, hey, you have to read me. There's not much going on, like I mentioned. They're currently going to the summit because there's going to be some trials on her since she's broken the law, and I think the ending is going to reveal like what's going to happen to her. I'm going to continue reading this and see how it goes, but I need coffee because I am kind of tired, but I love reading in the morning, so that's what we're going to do. But I'm going to read it on my Kindle. I have like a theory of what was gonna happen, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. But I have a theory that I think I know what might happen. I hope it happens. We'll see. Oh, and the place like she's at, it's Theo's homeland because she crossed over to the enemy's lands, and they are very sexist, and they literally just don't let women speak at all about politics and all that. And she's obviously quite the opposite, and she does, and they're all just like, no, like, be quiet. So it's very interesting, like the dynamic and how it is out there, and then how she was raised and stuff. And Theo realizes, and he's always just like, you're different, you're such a different girl. It's great, it's good, I like it. This has been so good so far, but they finally got some action in this, and I really enjoyed it. It was really good, and they finally made it to the summit. Let's get this going. What's happening? Tell me. Okay, so there's this one guy in here that I'm kind of like, but he's briefly mentioned, and I don't know if they're gonna continue like mentioning him, or if he's gonna be a big part of the book either. But I'm hoping he is, because I don't know, I feel like it would be fun, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep reading. It's been so good so far. I've been really liking it. I feel like it's like a fast read, even though it's a fantasy, but it's like it's a good one. I like it so far. I am 66% in, and should be done here soon. I still don't know how it's gonna end. Wonder if there's gonna be like a cliffhanger. I don't know. No idea. It's an empty bag, and he just goes crazy. The guy who is definitely not her love interest, when I was like really obsessing over for some reason. Yeah, he's a bad guy, and I'm still kind of obsessed with him. So I don't know what that says about me, but I hope we get more of him, and I hope he has a good story, because he is showing up a lot. Well, I know he's bad, and I like him. I'm almost done, so I'm excited to finish this. Tell you guys my thoughts. Like, reading this is really great. Like, it's fun, but like knowing that this is all happening because of one small thing she did. In my head it's small, but maybe in this world it's not small. It's kind of crazy that it led to this. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like exaggerated, because I just feel like it's really not that big of a deal. Like, oopsie daisy, she stole something, but it seems like it's just such a big deal. I guess that makes sense. You know, I don't know. It's just silly to me. What just happened? I was not expecting that. Okay, this definitely took a turn. Damn, I was really not expecting that. I honestly thought like there was not gonna be like a little twist at the end. Should have known there would be some kind of little twist at the end. I finished. I actually did enjoy this. I did think it was kind of crazy that because of this one thing that she did, it ended up being like a big deal. I'm really curious where it's gonna go, and I'm actually really excited for this plot twist. I actually really like the way that played out, so now I kind of want to read the next one, but I'm not going to. I'll eventually read it though, for sure. It's definitely on my list. It's on Kindle Unlimited, so I'll probably just read the second one on my Kindle. I'm going to probably just give this 4 stars. I thought it was a really good, quick read. Nothing crazy. Definitely a lot of characters getting involved, and I do really like a lot of the side characters. A lot. They're like warming up to me, even the ones I wasn't a big fan of. So yeah, and I feel like that has a lot to do with my ratings, because if I'm not feeling the characters on the side, it's not really as fun to read. But I've been like, all the characters in this I've been enjoying. Yeah, this has been good, and this would be literally sitting on my TBR cart as we speak if I didn't do the TBR drawer. It's been on my cart for so long. But yeah, this was good. I enjoyed this. 4 stars. The average rating is 3.90. So basically on the line, I would say. This was the lowest rated book. Now time to read the highest rated book. The Book Thief. This one's so thick. I feel like this one's gonna take me forever, but look how floppy that is. It's gonna be nice to hold. This is not on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm gonna be actually reading this one. Can you tell I'm nervous? I'm so nervous to read this one. The font is so small. Please help me. I want to start this probably tonight. It's gonna take me so long. I'm gonna put a lot of time and effort to finish this, and hopefully it doesn't take me as long as it looks. This is the next book, the highest rated book on my TBR. So let's see if I rate it as high as everyone has. Well, this one's gonna be more heavy than the one I just read, because that one was light and fluffy and easy to read, and this one seems like a heavy one. The Death and Chocolate. Perfect. Perfect. I'm ready to all my emotions are gonna stay intact. I'm gonna probably start this one later tonight. See how it goes. It's the next day, so I read a little bit of The Book Thief because it was a little bit more dense and intense than I was expecting. I only got to page 46, so I almost got to 50 pages, but I'm hoping I could read more today. Well, we're following the main character, and she adopted by this foster family, and this foster family kind of sucks. The mom is so rude and mean, and I just don't like her at all. She seems like she's always angry all the time. The dad, he's fine. He seems like he's always there for her and takes care of her, but he also leaves, so he's gone most of the time. So she's kind of like stuck with the mom, helping her and working with her, and yeah, it's okay so far. Nothing crazy has happened. I'm just kind of going through everything. The narrator is Death, I think. That's what I'm getting at. Hello. A little update on my reading, and I'm getting through it a little bit. I'm on page like 150, 49, 48, somewhere around there. I don't know, because I've been listening to the audiobook of this, and honestly I think I prefer more liking it for this one so far. So I'm going to continue doing that, just because I feel like I could focus more when I listen to it, and it's an easy way to like, the way it flows, it's like a great audiobook, personally, I think. I really like the relationship she's having with the dad and the boy neighbor, her friend, and I've been enjoying watching her learn how to read and somehow stealing these books. Still don't like the mom. What's new? Hate her. Don't know why, but I really just don't really like her at all. But yeah, that's the update of this book. Thief. I listened to the whole thing on audio because this was gonna take me forever if I didn't, and I honestly actually really enjoyed listening to it. I was kind of nervous because I'm not really big on audio, but lately I've been really liking it. And this is my first book that I listened to fully on audio and actually really liked it. I am so happy I have this book and I own this book because it is just such a touching story, and I loved following the main character and her childhood and the people she's surrounded with. I loved hearing and seeing them throughout the story because I really liked them as well. There's like Hans and Max. I really enjoyed them. Oh, and I liked Rudy as well. So I liked 3 of the side characters in this book. The mom was cool, you know. This book was very emotional. I literally cried at the end because it was just so sad. When I wasn't reading this book, I was thinking about this book, and I was just thinking about how like her life is so different compared to mine. She was poor and they were trying to make their ends meet and trying to get money because they were all so hungry, and it was very hard to read and listen to, but such a eye-opening story. And that's why I'm very happy that I actually have this book, because I can always just go back to it and reread it. The moments of this book just really hit hard. Very sad, and it felt very real, like I was there with her and just like through these moments, through these ups and downs of trying to make money and trying to have this love from your parents and these friends, and during these hard times where you can't trust anyone. And it was just very, very touching, this story, and I loved it, and I recommend it if you haven't read it, but be prepared to be sad. I enjoyed this. I rated this book 4.5 stars, and I think the average is 4.39, so pretty close, I will say. My lowest rated was my lowest rated one compared to this one. This one was my highest rated, but they were still so good, so different, completely different. Still really enjoyed them. And I used to like really follow Goodreads ratings, but I've noticed some people could be very harsh on ratings. And yes, I've been harsh on ratings before too. To each their own. Some people love it, some people hate the book, some people are very harsh critics. Some people are just like, hey, love the book, 5 stars. I'm kind of like in the middle on my rating, but I've been very like chill lately with my rating scores and stuff. I'm not just like very harsh. But recently I've been really enjoying all my books, so I'm very happy with the way this turned out and the books that I got to read, and seeing my ratings versus Goodreads ratings and if it's like similar or not. So that was great to see. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know. I can do more of these Goodreads, reading the lowest versus highest rated books in my TBR, or just like on my bookshelf in general. Let me know, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.